this video, I'm going to show you the woven wheel stitch. This is one of my favourites. It's really simple and it's really fun. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is stitch 5 spokes. So you want them to be the same length. This is actually really important, particularly when we come to the end. So you also want to make sure that you are stitching an odd number of spokes. If you stitch an even number of spokes, it won't work. So here I'm doing 5, you could do 7, you could do 9. It really depends on how textured you want your rows to look. Okay, so once you've finished stitching your spokes, now if you are using stick and stitch or some sort of embroidery paper, you want to remove it at this point. Because it's a really textured stitch, you know, particularly with the stick and stitch, you don't want to be soaking this in water. Okay, so once you've removed the paper, what you're going to do is draw the needle back up between 2 of the spokes, and then you're just going to weave in and out of the spokes, so over and under, over and under. And as you're doing it, you'll probably just want to keep moving your hoop around. That will make it a little bit easier. And you'll find that you'll probably want quite a long piece of thread. So usually with these, I will use the full 6 strands of stranded cotton. You know, I would usually recommend only using 2 or 3, but with this, unless you want to be weaving for ages, you really want to use a chunkier, thicker thread. Now, if you do find that your thread's getting too short and that you do need to start a new thread, all I would do is just draw your needle through the fabric on halfway between 2 spokes, knot it, and then get your new piece of thread and start it just before the end of the thread that you finished, and then just keep weaving in the same pattern over and under, over and under. Okay, now once you're really happy with how they look, how your rows looks, and you've filled the spokes so you can't really see them, what we're going to do is just do a few stitches just to cover the spokes that are showing through. So as you can see, all I'm doing is drawing my needle up and under. So I am angling the needle so that it comes out at quite an angle, and it is kind of tucked under the outer petals of the rows, and when I'm stitching to the back of the fabric again, I'm really angling my needle and making sure that it's sitting, you know, the entry point is sitting under the petals, and that's it.